S1E4! It's me, Hooligan. Welcome back to this season in Bedrock 1.18, right? 1.18 Bedrock Survival. And I think we had quite good progress last time. We are building and spend a lot of time building our fishing hut. Maybe should we start to call it more of a fishing house, because it's more of a house than a hut now, I think. We had some really nice progress. And we've been running up and down from our sort of... Oh, there's a skeleton. Hello. That's a fun start. And we had some nice progress, I think, as well as sort of deciding on the mine. We went to level 0 and we found a cave system. So I think we need to explore that as well. So today, hopefully, we will be able to focus and get lots and lots of fun stuff done. I want to finish the house, and I think that deep slate tiles and maybe bricks will be the roof for that building. We're going to do it with blocks and stairs. I think that's going to make a nice structure. And to do that, we need to go deep underground and also start hunting. So we need to sort of set us up for reaching that level minus 56, 7, 8. I think we should be mining on 57, minus 57. So we are walking on 58. That should be the best level for finding diamonds. But to be really successful with strip mining, we need that Fortune 3 pickaxe. And we need a Fortune 3 pickaxe in diamond. Which means we need to find enough iron, because we are sort of running out of iron. So we are currently using stone still. So that reminds me, I could just right away make another pickaxe in stone. And we should probably make another shovel and another axe. So, because we're going to use them up really fast, because they are made of stone. And apparently we need to get ourselves a new sword. So, with that said, I think we should... Yes, we should start by... Oh, that's small. That's not nice. Starting the day by hitting us. You should be ashamed of yourself, little zombie. And I think that we should, as soon as possible, we need to expand this wheat farm. This plantation of wheat, because we will need to start to farm cows as soon as we can manage, because we all know that we're gonna need leather for enchanting. We need the books for making bookshelves, and we're gonna need books for sort of trading with once we find a villager, as well as we're gonna need to start to grow some sugar canes for that valuable paper. And we need our sort of go-to block, and that's still gonna be dirt. And I think, as most days when we start, we need to start to get rid of some of these new amazing logs and trees, so we get more building material. And once we have done that, we should plant more. Wonder if this is going to be full. Should maybe actually have saved this, because I like them natural. So that means that if we get a giant oak tree, we planted that one down at our fishing house. See, I didn't call it fishing hut. Apparently I'm learning even if I'm old. So I think we're gonna leave that. So the reason why we are sort of replanting, of course, is we still need building materials. And I mean, building a real tree farm, we are just hours into this new world. So we are far, far, far from big, complicated redstone contraptions for sort of like an automated tree farm. I have spent like 4 weeks building a new survival world by my own, and I just reached the level where I sort of finished my trading hall I got full netherite. I built Silent Whispers automated tree farm. It was a really nice project. But it's so easy to be bored, at least for me. Because once I reach that level where, okay, I have all the tools, I have all the armor, I have max enchantments on all my gear. As long as I'm playing normal, I mean, you pretty much end up being more or less indestructible. And then it's, for me at least, I'm not saying this is goes for every one of you, but for me, it's so easy to start to be bored, because it's all about suddenly building. How can you make more complicated redstone contraptions? And I think that's why I wanted to make a new world. And that new world is this one. So we spawned there. We started doing some exploring. We found this like hollow part of this mountain, so I said, let's build a mountain base. I've never made a mountain base. I could sort of like that. And I say I never is true for me for playing Minecraft, because I'm not a seasoned player. I'm not totally inexperienced, but I'm not a seasoned player. I haven't played actively daily for years. I usually like end up and I play for a few weeks, and then I don't play for half a year or maybe even a year, and then I come back, I play for maybe 3, 4, 5 weeks, fairly active, and then I'm gone again. So I said to myself, I have never streamed Minecraft. I've never streamed this type of game, and I like learning new things and I like new experiences. So I said to myself, I'm gonna start streaming. And that's also why I haven't planned this. I don't spend hours every day in a copy of this world in creative, just to sort of be able to make the absolute most out of every single streamed second. That would probably be more fun for you as a viewer, but I think it should, for me, it feels more honest to actually learn as I go along, and that's also why I call it Let's Play. And I'm thinking that I would want to build an epic, I want to call it epic, an epic mountain base here. And we're gonna start to sort of exploring that part of the cave. So this is just the entrance. We started building on that. And as if you are new and just tuning into this, and I guess as I just started, everybody's that by chance actually find this stream, it's new to you. You have never met me before. I said to myself, I want to build something that looks amazing from start as well as being functional. So I don't want to build like a big ugly trading hall down like 500 blocks out into the ocean just because it's the smartest thing to do. I would more like, okay, we're building a fishing hut, then I would want to have a fisherman villager as a trading station in that house. That would be like functional as well as, and we're gonna need the apples. You know, we all know we need golden apples, so we can't use that for food. So every time we find an apple, we are saving that for later, because we're gonna need those golden apples to cure villagers for trading discount, because eventually we will need traders, and we will then need the discount, and then we will need golden apples. So I'm saving the apples. And there's even 2 apples. Speaking about it, amazing. We also said that we should build a really good path going down the mountain, and this is gonna be a challenge because it's steep. The most logical thing would be to build stairs, but stairs going all the way up and down is gonna be ugly. And then we have started to break what I sort of made like a small promise. It should not only be functional, it needs to be good looking as well. So I think I want to curve this here, then we need to curve it back, then maybe we can go like fast 5, 6, 7 floors down with stairs, then we can curve it again, and eventually we will end up at our mine. Because it would not make sense if we need to run like 50 blocks that way and then 50 blocks back just to get down here, because then we will just keep running up and down. So I'm trying also to keep asking myself one main question before we start to build something. Is it plausible? Let's say this is real life. We sort of landed here unconscious. We woke up here. We decided let's make a home here. We need access to the water so we can make fish, and we need access to underground so we can find stone for our buildings. You wouldn't build like 100 blocks path that way unless you would actually need access to that place. You would go straight up and down. I mean, the closest to journey between point A and B is a straight path, right? Not always the fastest, but it's the closest. So that's also something I think we should start to sort fairly soon, because I have started spending more and more time going up and down the mountain, and it's a pain to keep jumping up and down here. So I think we owe it to ourselves as well to sort of start that project. Apparently I left a full tree here. Whoops. And it's nighttime already. So I think we're gonna sleep up here this time. So logical would probably be to at least curve this way. We could curve this way, but then we need to probably terraform away all of this to make it look good, and it's too steep here. I also think we need to add like structures of mountain and stone to also make it look good and plausible, because if this were all dirt, the first rain would just flush the road away and no one would permanently build a road like that. So I think we just need to decide where to go, how to go, and then actually start to build on that path as well. At least as soon as we know where to build it, it would be much simpler to come up and down this. But until we do, it's time to go to bed again. If we're sleeping, we don't get attacked from above. Takes 3 days, and then we get what I keep referring to as the birds. No, they are not birds. They are the spawn of Satan, only existing to make our life miserable. I also think it's time to get some work done on this, because when we know where level 2 and 3 of what I said should be some sort of structure here, then we know when level 2 where in height it's going to be on this side, and then we can sort of start to make this look good, because it doesn't look good currently, obviously. And I think we need spruce for that. I would want to make a lot of oak, but if we can't build everything in oak, because then we don't have any contrast, and then we don't have any texture, and it's gonna look bad. So I'm thinking we need a steep stair there. That would be the most plausible, and the steep stair is gonna be in spruce, because if we build that in spruce, then we can use oak for logs and use oak wood for pathways, and so I think that's gonna be what looks the best. And we also should use some of this daylight to ensure that we continue fishing, because we are dangerously low on food. And we all, if you have played Minecraft before, get rid of the logs and you are fine, because the leaves will fall off by itself. And yes, I had a little bit of a creeper encounter, because the last thing happened more or less when I was about to log off and end the stream yesterday. And I've also said that if you have tuned in and listened prior to this, I don't spend any time between the streams in either playing this world or planning it in a copying creative. Back to, I want to share with you every single minute I am thinking, why I'm doing what I do, because, yep, I love playing the game. And for me, streaming, no matter if anyone is listening or not, it feels like people are. It's forcing me to interact and speak and sort of attack this game a little bit differently, which means it feels like I have company, and that means I need to be thorough. And you could probably tell as well, I'm not typically a shy person, so I don't mind babbling on my own. It's me, myself, and I here, right? Keeping me company. And this tree, we said, it's grown into a very nice shaped, a little bit larger giant oak tree. And I'm gonna leave that for now, because I think it might look good when we leave that. But we should probably start to replace the oak down here, because we said plant oak on the upper level, where sort of the main base going to be, even if we have spent most of the time down here currently. And that's where we're going to use mostly oak combined with spruce, and down here it's the opposite. We're going to use mostly spruce and maybe some oak. That means we said let's plant all the spruce down here and then all the oak on the upper base. So I'm starting to replace the oak, but I don't think that design wise what looks the best. I think oak trees are a little bit prettier, and we can get those amazing apples that we're gonna need. So with that said, I would probably end up planting oak down here for sort of the end look. But before we have reached that, it's going to be spruce. And that's how and why we are currently sort of chopping down spruce while building. So this is the fisherman house. I forgot to bring the extra door. The doorway out to, and I need to look up this English word for what we are. So if you know this, please help me out. I keep calling it bridge and ledge and the waterwood thingy. What are we walking on? What's the English word for this wooden structure going into water? So we are gonna add slabs to this, and here we don't really know, but I'm gonna raise the ground to this level, I'm pretty sure. So it's like ground to wood to up a structure. And here it's down a structure, and then you have ground level. That means that all of the level I'm walking up and sort of the creeper hole here, it needs to be filled in with dirt. Yep. So that's going to be a lot of dirt. And that's also why I've sort of put the house a little bit on this sort of going up on the platform. It's not the way it should look when I'm finished. And I might just dig away part of this. It would make more sense from where to sort of position a bridge like this. I call it bridge. I'm sorry. Please help me out. I don't know the name. And that means that we should probably take away part of this structure. It would make more sense. And I would probably want to get rid of all of this as well, just by the look of it. Maybe even this, which means we have more or less currently infinite access to sand and dirt. And that's good, because we're going to use up a lot of dirt, both filling out this level. This level I would want to keep. But I think just dirt, we need plants and grass, and then we're going to need probably bone meal, and we don't have a good source of that yet. But also we're going to need a lot of dirt building the pathway up here. Can't only be stone. So even if we can start to add like a little bit of walls and a part of like mountain structure popping out, we should fill in that with dirt, because it's going to be a dirt and wood pathway structure. I think that we should get some more spruce wood, because we are not entirely done. So let's make some planks, and then let's make some stairs, and let's let's make even more planks, because we also need it for... And I had some here as well, and there we have. And this is sort of the entrance to what will soon to be the mine. Hello, Rippy! Welcome back. So, Y level 0. Made a little bit of progress since you joined us last time. So the cave is still here, but the fisherman house or hut or what we want to call it is sort of on the way. I kind of like how it turned out, but now I used up all my dirt just to start to fill in the creeper hole we had there, and we need the dirt for our sort of temporary scaffolding. Yeah, I had to go home as well, actually. I had promised the girlfriend to cook dinner, so I ran out of time as well, so don't be sorry. I'm still very keen on joining your 1 gigabyte sized world to see what a Minecraft master like yourself can create, because I'm the new kid on the block here. Maybe not right to call me kid, as I'm 45, but... yeah, I'm the new player in town, so that means that I know nothing, just like Jon Snow. Which means going into someone else's world, which also would be the first for me. I have never joined someone else's world, because I'm always playing solo. Almost sounds a little bit sad. But as you are from the US, Rippy, I actually asked the stream, but I think you're the only one listening now, which means if someone could help me, this poor Swedish dude as I am, for the proper English word for that. What do you call that in English? Like that typical wooden structure that you build into water, where you can like add your boat to, or you can go swimming. What do you call that in English? What's the English word for it? Because I keep saying bridge and the wooden structure thingy. Early to be in my world. Yeah, cool. Yeah, of course you should stream. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it because it feels like I have company, as well as a little bit of, let's call it purpose. I have a little bit more purpose streaming in a new world. But I would be very happy, Rippy, if you could help me out with what's the real US or English word for the wooden thingy structure. Because I understand the real name for this pathway structure. Not this, because that could be like a wooden deck, but here, above the water. What's this wooden structure thingy? What do you call them? It's driving me mad that I don't know. And the time is 11:14. So it's 45 minutes prior to lunchtime. So it's still early. I've been up for a few hours, had breakfast, went for a walk, watched a TV show, did some exercising. Oh, no, you don't. Oh. Even one more on a spider. What's this? That's scary. This is not good. We are dangerously low on health. And you got dead. Yeah. We need to start fishing because we don't have any food. That's why we are in constant trouble. That was unfortunate. But that's I think that's unlucky. This early, we actually got 3 skeletons on spiders and a drowned. And insane amount of zombies, as well as a creeper. I mean, what the hell is this? This is... It's like the return of the apocalypse. Brr. That's not nice. Well, I don't mind. Dying is sort of part of it. So let's start to be able to defend ourselves again. One at a time. On you. But I'm not sure what... I mean, they are in the amount that could almost be like a spawner. They are everywhere. I'm not sure what happened, actually. So, I did not pay enough attention. We actually have an iron pickaxe. And I think I got a little bit overconfident. And we ended up dead. And we don't even have... Why can't we make stone? Ah! Of course, we are lacking sticks. No? We have... Ah, but... Hello, I'm stupid. You make tools of cobblestone, not stone. So, the stone axe as well as a stone shovel. There we go. And I just wanted to build a little bit on our house and we got jumped. 7, cool. There's our water bucket and some tools and some building blocks, and apparently we have a full inventory, so let's start that. So we got 3 skeletons on spiders attacking us, and we actually died just because I don't have any proper food. And that's really annoying. I can hear you. So, Rippy, help us out. What's the name of this? I'm jumping on. And there's no reason to start fishing because we don't have any inventory space. Oh, let's go clear this up. I hate full inventory. It's like there's nothing that keeps you running back and forth as much as full inventory. It's annoying. So, we don't need any of this, and let's just keep adding what we need back. So, I'm tired of full inventory like that. So, we need dirt. Of course we need dirt, because we are building with dirt. And we need spruce wood planks, and we need the log, and more spruce planks, and the stair, and this one, and some stone, and some andesite for texturizing, maybe. And then we will need the bricks, we will need our arrow, and then we will need that, and we of course need our tools. We need some sort of food source, and we need to do with rotten flesh. We should get our block there, and we need water source, and it's soon gonna be full again. And that's our spare tool. We need some sticks so we can make more, and we obviously need our fishing pole, and we should have arrows. At least it's some room. And I want to finish the roof. That's where we came down here, to actually finish the roof. And then I got a little bit cocky, and we started running around a little bit unfocused, and yes, we got jumped. And I died screaming like a little girl. There. Wood. We are coming all the way. Oops. And no, I wasn't screaming like a girl. I was screaming like a 45-year-old man. I'm not even sure why I said scream like a girl. It's an old expression. I apologize. There we go. So should make... Oh, I keep jumping down. Let's finish this as well. So upside down, it's there. And soon I'm so fed up with my crappy stone tools that we should go for a real iron exploration so we could get more iron for some proper tooling. Because we all know that we would prefer that iron tool. And I might have done some... Yeah, I'm not sure why I have done this. That's wrong. That's stupid. I just keep messing up. Hello. There you go. We said we should be making a frame, right? This is not a frame. This is wood. This is a frame. Yeah. Shame on me. So that means if that's... Where should it end? That means that this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I keep redoing because apparently I'm not thinking. Like this. And that's wrong, wrong, wrong. I'm gonna get rid of this as well. So I'm glad I built this so we can take it down again. Yeah, that's what I get for not thinking. Why did we just take this down? Well, we said that we wanted... They are not matching. We said that we wanted... That's the roof, that's matching, yeah. Deep slate bricks, a black roof. That means that to get the black roof, we can't fill in the roof because it's going to need to be in between. This looks really strange from here, but we're going to sort that as well. But I think this build will not... We will not be able to actually make any more progress on this sort of part of the roof before we have the deep slate, because otherwise it will just be the same thing over and over and over again. I put down a block, I think it's going to be right, and then once we get the deep slate, we realize, nope, that's not right, and then we need to redo it again. And we can't spend all the time building, rebuilding. That's just stupid, right? Does that even look remotely same? Yes, it does. So I think it's time to prepare to go deep underground. And to do that, gonna need gravel. And if you're asking yourself, why do you need gravel to dig underground? I'm about to show you. And the reason is we found a big drop. And that big drop, one way to sort that will of course be just to drop some gravel down and then follow that gravel. And if you don't understand, please stay tuned and I will show you what I mean in just a sec. I'm starting to be a little bit tired of myself because I keep falling down. And yes, I miss bamboo and some scaffolding. We should finish this part of the roof before we sort of journey down. So, that's it. I think to finish this build, this house, we need deep slate. And to get deep slate, we need to go underground. But to go underground without having iron with us, in case, just in case, we find that precious diamond, or even we can't mine it without without iron. So we need a proper iron pickaxe. I guess we should bring some. If we don't find enough iron, we just have to get enough stone to go underground, and then we bring one full iron pickaxe with us, and with that pickaxe we can mine that diamond, and with that diamond we can start. And yeah, ban you two, which means we need to prepare. Next step is going underground, and to do that we need food, and to get food we need fishing, and when we are fishing, if we are lucky, we could also get that amazing Fortune 3 book that we all know is the best book in the game currently, especially early. I mean, it's not the best in the entire game, but you can't have a tool without Fortune 3. And if we want to go be successful mining diamonds, we need a Fortune 3 diamond pickaxe. And as soon as we have that, we are good to go. That's when I think the game starts for real. Because every time we find a vein, every time we find something precious, diamond, redstone, copper, because copper could be, I mean, there are abundant of copper, but building with copper blocks could actually be really pretty. When we find maybe even some emeralds, some lapses, I mean, you know, if we find gold, and we find more iron, because we need iron, because we don't have an iron farm, because we have no clue if we have any villagers close by, because we haven't explored yet. That means that we need Fortune. Fortune 3. And I'm drinking coffee, of course, obviously. I love coffee. I'm Swedish, and it's 11 o'clock, 11:30, and I think I've just made like 4 or 5 mugs of coffee so far today, which means we are far from our quota of how much coffee we can drink. So if you are just tuning in, if you're listening, if you are an experienced Minecraft player, or if you like watching streams, I would want to ask you a favor. Could you please, of course, if you like it, like the video, but I want to ask you something else, because I think anyone that watches the stream know how YouTube works. A like is helping me, maybe not you. Subscription is definitely helping me, and not you. I know you will like and subscribe if you like me and the content. So I'm not gonna ask you to do that. If you want to do it, I would really appreciate it. But no, I'm not gonna ask for it. But what I would want to ask you is, if you have any suggestions or feedback to me as a streamer. Am I playing too slow? Do you want me to go faster? Am I over-explaining? Is it wrong to not spend time in this world between the streams? Because I said I don't want to open this world unless I'm streaming, which means that every single progress I need to do, like fishing for 5 hours to find a Fortune 3 book, I need to do on stream. Maybe you think it's much smarter and better to... Ow. Oh no. I felt that was kind of a hard hit. Yeah. We could probably kill him, because we're gonna need tridents as well. Whoa, don't kill my house, please. Please don't kill my house. Time to go to bed, apparently. So if, where were I? If you have feedback, let's say, no, you should make progress between streams. Nobody wants to watch every single detail of your progress. Please let me know. I'm new at this. I have no clue. I'm doing this as much for me as for you. But to know what you like and what you want, you need to tell me. So I would really appreciate if you could just give me a comment. Especially if you have watched other Minecraft streams. If you have a preference, let me know. I would really appreciate it. Then if you like it, then if you wanna like this, share this, comment, subscribe, of course I would be immensely happy and proud. But no, I'm not asking you. But I would appreciate that comment. Do you like the stream? What would you like? What would be the optimal Minecraft stream for a new world like this from a non-seasoned player like myself? What would make you want to listen to a stream like that? Maybe this is it. Maybe you like this. The slow play together type of style with me just blabbing away. I would really appreciate to hear that as well. That would be a little bit reassuring, a little bit more comfortable. It would make me more comfortable to continue on this path. Because I mean, we are like 5-6 hours into this world. Yes, it is the start of episode 4 of this first season. But, I mean, I don't have any rules. Which means if you say, no, do progress and stream once a week instead. And then go over the progress. Well, then I could do that. I don't really mind. I would just want to hear what your thoughts are about the matter. And if you are knowledgeable in the English language, you also need to help me out before I go mad. What is the name of this in English? It's not... Where do you go fish? Where are you standing? What's the name of this? Saddle. I would really like to have like if we could get a really good fishing pole, because I mean if you get luck of the sea 3 is the max, or is it 2? We would also catch fish a lot faster, but of course we would increase the chances of getting that enchantment books, and with the enchantment books we would have a chance to get the fortune 3 that we would really like to have early game. Yes, we can start going underground. Yes, we can actively dig out more or less the entire area underneath in hope of finding a spawner. And if we find that spawner, we can go the hard route to get enchanted for Fortune 3, which is just spending time at an enchantment table until we get that Fortune 3. But that costs a lot of level. And it costs a lot of resources, 15 bookshelves. And a lot of diamonds to build that enchantment table, and we don't even have iron tools yet, so I don't think we are there yet. Currently in the state we are in, I think biggest chance or opportunity to get Fortune 3 would be from fishing. But I don't want to spend 5 hours of a stream fishing, because I don't think that's nice to you. As if you're actually like Rippy, if you're listening, if you have tuned in, if you want to tag along, nobody wants to watch a level 11 person with stone gear fish for 5 hours. But we need a little bit of food. I'm not gonna spend time chopping this down either, because it's time to prepare to go underground again. We need more iron. I think we're gonna take the opportunity as well, because I think it's gonna end up being dark before we can go down. But we have iron here. You noticed that a long time ago. And here we have a little bit of hollow space apparently. There's the iron, so at least we can have... Yeah, let's get rid of one cobblestone. So we need that iron pickaxe with us going underground, because just in case we find something that requires an iron pickaxe, which would be diamond for example. I don't want to end up being underground with just stone. That's just gonna be stupid and a waste of time. Actually, while we are here, let's just take a little bit of time to explore our surroundings. Enderman, don't look. Or can we stand here? Will he kill us? Oh, a sword! Yes! I want that sword. That's mine. Coal? Coal should be... Always have your bow ready. Never. Cause you will run into creepers and a skeleton. And that skeleton will make us go backwards. And that backwards will make us miss killing the creeper. Not food. And we should just eat some flesh because we need proper health. I think actually, because this, let's call it that hollow, which looks really good actually. It's a lot more space than where we started. Is where we will end up in case we start to dig through our sort of where I placed where I said this should be the main entrance, because this is sort of how I thought about it. Well, they're all over, so let's bring them with us. That's the plan. Like that. So, oh, we have a carrot. I like that. But we have a full inventory apparently. So, we need the string as well. What should we? I don't need the saddle for now. We're gonna get a lot of saddles fishing. I think this will be sort of... This could be the crop, because it's a lot more dirt on this side. And we also... Let's go look on what we actually have to... Oh, we have water and iron. I love that. Look at this. Ooh, look at this, the open plain. That would be an amazing location for like a big medieval city. We could just build up everything here like a major city. Wow, but we are in the mountain currently. That's going to be a large project. That would probably be a project for several people. But who knows? Maybe we could save this world and Season 2 could be a joint project with people from the stream, where we together set out to build the most epic looking medieval large city. I always dreamt of that major city built in survival, proper like trading areas in a large city. So I don't want to dig out more of this. We have enough iron actually to go underground. But I think if we dig, there's more emerald. Nice. We have that as well. So let's start to light this up to make it a little bit harder and less friendly for mobs to spawn. Like that. So if we dig straight through that, which means we should have some sort of our mountain base should come out on this side. So we should dig straight through the mountain, but not straight, literally straight through, because then we will have like a big corridor, and I don't think that's gonna look very good. It definitely not gonna look epic, as I said. Oh, there's Enderman. Oh, there are 2 of them. That's scary. Don't look at them. Don't look. I'm not looking. Yeah. I'm not looking. But that doesn't mean I can't kill you, right? Where are you? Where are they? There you are. Come get me. Yeah, come get me. You know you want to. Come get me, both of you. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm looking at you. Yes, I am. Yeah. Did he just ignore me? That's not nice. But now we have looked at him, so I can't go out here. There he is. Come on. You know you want to kill me. He's scary. Why is he standing? There he is. You can't hit them with a bow, right? They just... Exactly. They just move. Why is he not attacking? That's really scary. Something wrong with him. I want to cuddle. And I know the second I step out, he will come for me. Oh, okay. Let's leave them. So maybe we should have a pathway going all the way here then. That's... Oh, there are so many zombies in these mountains. Don't ever stand under them. Because then they jump on your head and you gonna lose. High ground. He's actually hitting at me. Hopefully I can make this without actually dying. I just want to get home. Please don't kill me. Spider, spider on the wall. Yeah. Who's the fastest? You or me, Mr. Spider? Yep, we made it. Woohoo! So, what did we end up with? Let's empty this before we do anything else. So, we have food and we have iron. That's amazing. So, let's get rid of that and the stone. We didn't take any copper with us for now. Nothing. We have a lot of food actually. We might as well probably eat it, but now when we have some cod, I think that's gonna be smarter to do it like that. Before we actually go underground, I actually think, just for the sake of it, because this is where we started, right? We need to bring... I want to start on the main structure outside. So we're gonna go sleep and we're gonna start there. But while we are cooking this, that means that we need more... Do we need more stairs? Probably. I think 3 wide is gonna be good. And then... I'm thinking spruce and oak. Oak pillars. Stripped oak log. Gonna look really good. That would also make a little bit of sense, right? You could have... Let's say the entire structure was in oak from start, and then you spend a lot of time walking up and down the stairs. They would become darker. Me drinking water. Sorry. So they would become darker by just age and wearing them down. We need more dirt. But, so I don't forget, we should have some gravel. But that's not gonna be enough. That's just 14 gravel. No more gravel. And the reason why we need gravel, but we could make it work with sand as well, but I think sand is more precious to us because we're gonna need glass before we need concrete. And no, we're not gonna bring all that iron with us going underground. But at least we need one tool of each. We have this, then we have this if we find any diamond, and then we have the stone pickaxe, which means we probably gonna need at least... I should sleep before it's too late. We're also gonna need 3 or 4 stone pickaxe going with us. Because we're gonna, and once we hit deep slate, we're gonna use up tremendous amount of stone. So let's have it like that from start. And we probably as well gonna need a full block of cobble with us so we can build stairs going back up, because it's gonna be a quite huge drop actually. Come on. Here. So, we are at this level. And it should be then, we're growing one step up, I think. We should take away all of this. And that means that next level should start on, because we want some variations in height, and this is probably gonna go one more up. And I'm not sure how many levels of stairs, but 5 or 7 would probably be the best. So I'm just gonna actually use some of that dirt. So let's say we make it there, and we have 2, then we have 3, and then we have 4. So we know where we end up, right? Is that 5? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would this be like a good level? 5, 6, 7. So let's check. What Y level are that? That's, I'm either standing on 91. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we're standing on 89, obviously. So with that said, if this is 83, no, fucker, I can't curse on stream, can I? Sorry. I think I'm a fairly good builder. I haven't, I would say for the amount of time I have spent playing Minecraft, yes, I think I'm a fairly good builder, to be honest. It maybe doesn't look like that, but I'm sort of, I have a fairly good eye for sort of visualizing stuff in my mind. So, where were we? We heard that. So, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 89. And no. So, adding 2 more would actually give us 3 levels. So, we need to go to 81. Or 91. Remember what I said. You don't want one level. You don't want the ceiling to be the roof. The ceiling to be the floor on your second level, because that means if we add like spruce wood for a ceiling for first level up here, because then we automatically will have spruce wood for a floor on the second level, and it's not sure we want that. We also want the possibility to have different levels inside our second level. And I also think having 3 blocks height in difference between first and second floor in like a build like this makes it possible to, you could add like a glowstone block as ceiling lights, and that means you need to have a double layer. But then you would eventually have the glowstone picking up, if you just have 2 levels, as the floor of your second layer. So at least 3. So if this is 83, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 89, adding 2, this is the ceiling, we have 3. So 91 is going to be the minimum amount of height. And if we want to be really certain, but that means this building, of course, could also go 1 floor up when we start to sort of expand into that place, and then we have 4. So I think this is going to be perfect actually. And let's count as well, because always work with odd numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 9 block gap, like by nature, and that's 9 to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's also odd. So we're gonna go with this. It's gonna be 9. The only thing left to decide is, should we use that or that as the front side? And then we're gonna count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's odd. So we want to have the stair end on this level, which means, obviously, we're gonna start there going upwards. Because if we do, 91, it's gonna be here. Did you see what we did there? So now we have 3 that way, which means we can comfortably add a 3, because it's odd, wide stair going up to soon to be like our main wooden structure for our main build. Look at that. That's odd. We have 3 there, and then it's going to be what it's going to be. We have 3 on this side. It's odd, which is nice, because if you want to add it like a pillar, then you have 1 block at each side. That's actually going to be really good, I think. I have no clue. I haven't decided on how to design this. I just know by heart and feeling we're going to need a stair going up here, because it's going to look good. I accidentally said that. No, it's this stair doesn't, it can't look like this. We might even end up filling this out with dirt and stone and make it like all of this needs to be terraformed and coming up here. I don't know that yet. All I know is I want a 3 wide, because it's an odd number, stair going up to what eventually gonna be like a 2 or 3 even story type of wooden structure building type. That we know. We're gonna need pillars. So I think if to know where, for example, to put a pillar here to sort of connect some sort of structure, I think we need to start to build on the entrance. And to do that, we need to decide when you come up here, would this be like 1 step and then the doorway? Or should it be like 2 steps or even 3 steps? But 3 steps, I think that's going to be too wide. So we need to decide more or less where to put the doorway. I'm gonna not add cobble. We should add stone there for now, in case we're gonna keep this stone. So 1 block door. That means we can add some sort of roofing, and that door should be 3 door pillars of some sort. And I think we should use the oak as we did. So we're not going underground today, guys. Today as in this Minecraft day, not as in this stream, obviously. And I think we did spruce here, because we did oak here. But that's the stripped oak log. So if we add that, remember what we asked. It looks exactly the same for some reason. I don't know. So it needs to be spruce. It could be a non-stripped oak log for some texture, but I think that's gonna look a little bit too rough. I mean, you can add one. This, well, it's not bad actually. That's a tricky one. Because if we do this in, that's a little bit darker. And that would add another texture from this. I'm actually gonna try oak, I think. Let's do that. I have no clue what we are doing, so we are just winging it currently. So let's say 1 step door. That means we want a pillar there and there, right? That way we could fill this with wood. Or you should have the pillar here. So if we add wood and door, you have depth. But the problem, if we add a log here, then we can't go this way. If we want to build something onto the sides, which I think we should, That means 1 block if we want to go to the sides. It's not going to be enough, right? No one would build this, just 1 block. I don't think that would look good. But maybe it's about time to do something, because I think 2 blocks are okay. Not everything should be odd numbers. So if we add that log there, then we have a 2 block pathway, possible pathway at least. And we should have a block, but I'm a little bit worried actually we're gonna end up too far to the sides. It depends of if we need a pathway or not. I think it could make sense to have a little bit of a pathway this way, because then we could dock that to this. So on this side, of course we can dig out. So if we add that there, let's dig this out with our immensely fast. Then this needs to be oak. And this needs to be the door. And then we have 2. But if this comes up here, it should probably need some sort... If we are not standing this on some sort of like dirt structure, it will need a pillar. So if I add a pillar, 1, 2 pillar, then I would prefer to have the pillar here. So we have 3 in between. But then we have lost depth. But if we go too far into that area, it's going to be recessed a little bit too much from this, I think. Decisions. 2 pillar. We could also, of course, add a pillar there. Then we have 3 block. And then this could be like, that would look good. And if that's the block and then that's a pillar, we are still keeping the odd numbers. Definitely not on that level. So let's get rid of that. So it's either there or there. So let's get a feel for it. And I think actually oak's gonna look good. We're not gonna strip these. I'm gonna use both stripped and non-stripped, but so that's too far. No, I don't like that actually. So I'm just gonna skip the odd number for this one, and we are going to make a door into nothing. Yeah, just imagine a door into nothing. Then we are back to wood spruce and non-stripped. It's gonna look good, right? So that would make for a fairly, I think, nice doorway. Maybe not enough depth, so we could use a half slab, but then door, and I think this would look better. Yeah, that's gonna look better. I like that. Do you like that? How do you feel, Reppy? Would this work? I don't think it's gonna look this bad actually. And then we need to get rid of this. Why? Yes, because we most definitely need to add light back or they're gonna kill us. And here comes the skellies, as always. Like vultures, they say, "Oh, are you standing by yourself? I want to kill you." And we need oak wood. Like this. Stripped log and stripped wood. So let's strip some. Oh, he actually jumped down. Cheeky. Probably gonna need more fishing before we even start. Going underground. I wanna finish the doorway, because then we have started on like the main structure as well for the main build, which is actually that's huge, I think. Maybe it doesn't sound much, but if we know how to build on that side, that I think we need to start on the side and build inwards to define where we end up with the second floor on this side, so we can add the second floor and by that finish the front end on this side. And we have finished that, we can start to build inwards and actually make this the beginning of the base. For currently it's just like a little bit of wooden shed where we are currently sleeping. But yes, we are 6 hours into this world, so I don't think we have actually that bad of progress, as we are also trying our best to build something that actually looks good from start. We also need some wood planks and maybe texturize a little bit as well with birch. No, let's leave the birch out of this, but some oak and a spruce door. And a spruce there. Yep, there we are. Sleepy, sleepy. It's too dark out there. Yes, I couldn't see the creeper. Oh, watch this. So we take the wood. Wood. Knock on wood. And I think... yeah. Then we're gonna texturize with a block there. A block there. Not too much. Wood. Yep. Yep. Then I want an upside down. No, I won't. No. That's gonna be too much, right? I probably need to go... whoa. He was quiet. This is not gonna work. It needs to be higher to make it look good, like that. That means we can actually add this here, because it's gonna be needed. Look at this. It's a doorway into nothing. Talk about just building. But that's gonna look good, yes. Which means to make that work, we need some... I'm gonna add a strip log just in case it actually looks a little bit different. Then I'm gonna finish that with wood. And we ran out of oak logs. That's unfortunate. Let's go find some. But I guess that's for you to decide as well, Rippy. The question you said, are you a good builder? Well, if you currently like what I'm doing, even if we have just started, and if you look if you like what I'm sort of, how I'm explaining what I want to make, then I guess you would say maybe you think I'm a good builder. But I also think that it's also a little bit in the eye of the beholder, right? If you like what I do, you would probably say, okay, I think I like it, you're a good builder. But if you were to be like Blue Nerd and log into this, you would probably say, no, he's not a good builder. So I guess depends on what you compare with, as well as what you sort of compare it to. Because, I mean, as I said, I haven't spent that much time being a Minecraft builder. That also maybe makes me a little bit less seasoned than others. And I guess a good builder needs also, of course, to start from the question, how much experience do you have? I'm actually kind of like this. And the reason why I like this as well is I managed to add a full block instead of a slab. That also means that we can actually add a lantern on that. And if we don't like that, we could add a spruce trapdoor for a little bit rounder shape, and then we could probably add the lanterns on the outside instead. That could actually make look a little bit better. I actually think this works. It's texturized, it looks fairly good, and we could make a pathway going both sides. And with this, I mean, we have the pillars. I think it would make sense. The pillars would be, here needs to be stone. And then we can go from here to stone. And on this side, we should have pillar, and as we have here, but probably not in level. On this side, 1, 2, I think it needs to be 1 in, like this. So on this side, we're actually gonna expose the pillar, but on this side, it's gonna be in line. That way we have also added a little bit of different look and feel to it. And I think that's also important to ensure that it doesn't become too, should we call it too boxy? Boxy maybe isn't the but I mean, it's important to add as much, I think, texture. And so I think we need to add a beam on this, but then I probably need from that beam to go 1 out as well, just to make sure that we continue on the different depth. Because if we come 1 out, we also have a little bit of a, like a roofing for some sort of pathway here. And I also think we should probably fill this up with a little bit of dirt, because then we can make plantations, and we can add some, maybe even if we find some bamboo, because they grow really tall, and we could add some like yeah, growth coming on some organic. Both the green will look really good on in comparison as well. So working with different materials, colors and textures, different height. Because I mean, if we were to add like a stone wall instead of the stone, that wall will actually be like here, right? So it's, instead of filling this entire gap, it will start here. And that way we automatically also have a little bit different texture. So I think on this side, I would want to add stone wall, but just 1 block up. That way we get a little bit, and then we could go full block. That means that we have a little bit of something working with us here. So let's actually make that, just to show you. So 5 stone walls should be enough. And the problem we have with working with stone currently is that if we break it, we get cobblestone, of course, because we don't have a silk touch. But we're gonna use up a lot of... Should we bring another iron pickaxe? Yes, I think we could actually afford that. And then it's time to sleep, and then it's time to go underground. For the hunt for... I can say the hunt for Red October, but most of you are probably too young to even know what type of movie that is. It's one of my... I liked that movie when I was younger. But I don't think I was ever young when I first saw that. That's how old I am. We need the cobblestone to build stairs going back into our mine. We need the dirt because it's my go-to block. You have seen me use it quite a few times already. I can build like a quick standing under and kill an Enderman, or we can use it just to block off anything. And we should, just before we go, get ready to go underground. I said let's use some stone. We're gonna take that stone and make where are you? Am I dumb? Because there are no stone wall, right? No, there is not. That's the only block that don't have wall. Then we need to do a brick wall or a cobblestone wall, and that's not gonna look... Maybe a mossy. Maybe a stone brick wall. The upside of doing stone brick is that we can actually get that back. Right? So, somewhere down the line, we're gonna use stone bricks anyway. So, I don't mind sacrificing a few precious stone blocks to check if my sort of main design... I hear you. You're too short to even jump up that. Why are you trying to kill me then? Bugger. So, and no, this is gonna be the stair, but we need to do something behind it and to the sides here. But let's continue, because we know here's where we're gonna start to do the building for real. And I'm just sort of exploring my options. No, we can't have dirt there. Why can't we have dirt there? Because if we add a stone wall block, brick in this case, it will be like this. So if you, but stone on, did you see this? It sort of adds another level of texture. Maybe it's a little bit too much, so maybe we could like replace that or stone and andesite and something like that. So we're gonna texturize it later on, and we can do like this. So, but just by sort of adding this, we have texture and depth. It doesn't look bad. I don't think so, at least. It's too straight currently. So no, we're not going to leave it like that, but just like a basic ID. Maybe just replacing this and maybe let's do it like this. Now it's stone, but it could be andesite. Suddenly you have something else. It's happening, which means if we replace this with a stair, something else is happening. And then this should probably be a stair, and then we are sort of gonna curve into this major stone structures. We're gonna get rid of the dirt because you don't have this. It needs to be stone to work. Might get rid of that, but that means this can be a wall, and it should be 3 blocks, because now we need to go back to odd numbers, otherwise it's gonna look bad. I know that. And now it's evening, so we're soon gonna sleep, and then we can go actually underground as I have promised. But I think that means this could actually be a pillar. I think I might be chopping away a little bit too aggressively on this without actually having a plan yet. But we also need to be careful, because we need to see how much do we have left. We had 5 blocks from this corner, right? So 1, 2, and we only have 3 left, which means it's not going to be that much to work on. But I think I have an idea, because I want to add like a pillar, and then I want to go outwards with some sort of pillar sticking out, and I want to sort of dock that pillar. So if we add 1, 2, 3, this is the pillar 1, 2, 3, and then add another pillar, we are sort of close to that. So if this were to be wood, then we have this classic typical pillar to pillar shape, and then if you add like fences to that, you get some really nice structures. You can also add some leaves and stuff too. So I actually think just by planning and a little bit of dumb luck, we actually have something going for us here. And I think we should do that with a proper oak log as well, as we have started with. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm currently in the ceiling like that. So this needs to be some sort of texture. We have like this shape going for us here. So we need to work with that, but I don't want to replicate it. So maybe start here with slabs would work really good. And that should also be in wood. But to get that to work, I think that it could probably look really good to add like a cross beam going over this. Like that. I'm gonna add some light here, so maybe we will have a little bit of less of spawns. I'm texturizing a little bit too much now because it takes time. But if that cross beams go over, it will sort of tie the build together, and then we can add wood to that, stairs and slabs and stuff like that. And then we have something to work with. You could also turn this outwards, like imagine you were like to put long beams into the mountain to sort of carry the roof up. Then you will have like, we could have like a wood structure coming out of this. And then you can add a stone button or a wood button on that, and that would also look good, because that adds texture and structure. So now we are getting somewhere actually, which means if that works, as I said, and why is it so dark here? Which means if we get rid of this and then get rid of that, we should have our beam. And I think that beam should probably come. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an even number. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. But if we had a beam there, then the reason why that's not good, it's kind of hard. No, it's going to work. Then I would want to bring this out and then go a pillar down again. That means we have more to work with. And I mean work with in forms of depth. Joe, can I play in my world? No, you can't today, because I'm a newbie. And we have just started. We are 5 hours, 6 hours. Whoa, I hear you. Apparently, I should not watch the chat too much. I put the blame on you. I'm just kidding. No, apparently I lost focus a little bit too long for that. So, no, we just started this world, and I have no clue what I want to do with this world and my stream. Eventually, maybe it could be some sort of play together series. I mean, I named it like that, but currently I have not enough plan on what I actually want to do with it, and I'm a beginner. So to be really comfortable in letting other people play in it, I need to find out how to do that properly first. So no, I hope you don't feel I disrespect you with saying no, I just don't have a plan yet. I'm new at this, I just started. We have spent a few hours into this world. But if you want to hang out with us and chat a little and say hi and come with some really nice constructive feedback to what you think I'm messing up currently, feel free to. And this is where we want to build a huge mountain base. And that's going to be like one of the entrances. We're going to have a second floor here. And that's why I started on this, because I'm going to tie that up. This beam should come somewhere around, I think, this block. If we continue on our odd numbers, I guessed right? 1, 2, 3. Yes, that. And if we don't count the stairs, 1, 2, 3 here. There. So I think that could actually look good. So we're gonna keep that beam coming out, which means it should be probably further out even than this. So we get different depth. And then we can texturize it with some different wood materials as well. I think that's going to look good. And I think by going with this beam a little bit and this beam a little bit, we could even add like a room, like a tower on top of this. With, of course, then birchwood. And that would also sort of add on the structure. But then if we add on this beam, yeah, that's going to look better. If we add on this beam and then on another beam coming out here, that should be the second layer. And then we could have wood on this side and it's going to look awesome. Yes, it will. So we just made that decision. Let's make, and then we know probably how wide we should make this by start. And then probably we need to take away a little bit on that. So with that said, we have our beam, and let's get that back and let our food back into the action bar after actually getting killed by a creeper for not paying attention, which was just bad gaming from my side. So, temporary block. Get rid of this. So, Which means if this is the wall, then would we want to have like a visible pillar? 1, 2, 3. Then we want a pillar here. So we can have like a wall here. I think that's actually going to look good. And if we have that pillar visible, can that even be possible? But let's... If that's the pillar, it would make sense actually to bring it up. And it needs to go even one level further. And the reason for that is never 3, at least 4. Otherwise, it's gonna look bad when we start to decorate. If you want to like a 2 block high window, and then you suddenly have this the ceiling, it's gonna look bad. So let's not do that. But it could be nice to leave some of this, because you don't want one big flat roof here. But what I like is that we are closing in on the ceiling height, which means it would make sense to, for example, hang a chain here that going way down, and then we can add some lightning to that in like a natural way. So let's just, we're gonna need to change the orientation for that block later, but we could probably reach that from below. So if we have it like that, and that sounds like a music song. If you have it like that, oh, never mind. Yep. I think that means that if we add another oak wood to this, and then we could have like a window here, which means if you're inside, you can actually look out this way. It looks gonna look good. And then if we take away some of the dirt and start take away this dirt for sure, and texturize this as one type of like keep it stone, I think we are onto something here, which means yes, we need to continue on this beam. It would make sense. Yes, I hear you. I'm gonna get some like that. And that means we should, and of course I put that lightning badly. It should be a beam coming all the way down like that. And I still think we should probably continue digging a little bit here until we reach the depth of this structure. And I have an idea now. Let's work with this. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm thinking and planning while building. I have no clue. But if it looks good, I think it will work. So let's go further up so we can actually see. This is on the same level, right? We have that pillar. What do you think about that? And maybe add an even number on that for now. And I think this this needs to be a beam. That would make more sense. You add a pillar, and then you add a beam, and then you add another pillar. You can't sort of connect this beam directly into a pillar. It would make no sense. Back to, is it plausible? We might actually replace this for another block, maybe a wood block or even a barrel, because the barrel has this amazing, like the iron bands on 2 levels to make it like a more of a structural knot. And I think we should have barrels at the end of the pillars as well as some sort of different type of structural. And we need different height on the pillars as well. So imagine if you found this like that, the uneven mountain structure, and you add a pillar there and there and there. They are at different height. That also makes it look more real. You don't want to have anything that's just flat as I've done now, but it would make sense for someone to carve out more of a flat entrance structure. But from here on and in, and definitely in this area where I think maybe a little bit of lighting and guarding and structures, it needs to be uneven in height. Nothing flat like that, because it looks doesn't look good. But I like that, so let's leave that. Like that. Let's get some distance and look at this. Yeah, look, we are actually seeing some progress already. I like this. But that means that I think 3 pillar wide on this, so 1, 2, 3, which means we're gonna meet this perfectly. It's like we almost planned this, but we haven't. And then we are back to, if this is the pillar and this goes 2 out, then we could go all the way in. So 3 and in, we will add another pillar. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So 3 in from that, and that would not make sense. So that means we should probably add the last pillar standing here. So start at that. Then we have the different levels, right? That would make sense. So that means, otherwise we'll just fill it in. It should not be dirt here anyway. And this is not my dirt. This is how it spawned. But no, you don't. Here it should be our constructed structure of wood or stone, but not structure of dirt. Makes no sense. So, but we can use up these dirt for filling, so I don't mind getting rid of them. And this is, why do I have them there? That should be an accident, right? I probably just added them because stuff ended up in our head. Mob spawning. So that's the pillar. So 1, 2, 3, and that means we want the pillar here. But if we add that pillar there, let's pretend this is a pillar. Faster to get away with dirt. It should probably start like there. Let's go look at that. Welcome back, Reppy. I'm trying to decide sort of on the last pillar. If that's actually standing on the mountain, that would make sense, I think. Because then we have that level, and that means we can't go down because that's 1, 2, 3. But if we have this higher than that, but that's lower than that, then we would probably end up with something that's, yes, looks good. And to do that, we need to get some stone back into. We're gonna texturize and make this look good later on. But that means here we should have like a pillar. That pillar should dock with. It of course ended up going the wrong way. And then we should take away a lot of that stone structure, but not all of it. And that means when we see this level, when we reach that level, that's going to be the second floor. So that is the second floor, and that's the roof of the second floor. But we could put that room 1 block higher, because that means we have the possibility to add like stairs, like a slab, 1 step up inside. So we don't end up with like this. 1 big, flat, even. No, we need levels. Depth and levels and texture. That's the way to go to make anything in Minecraft look good. But to see what we are working with, I would rather take away all this stone block, melt them, because we end up with cobble now, melt them and then add them back with full control, than to stand here guessing. So we need to see, and to be honest, this could also be a pillar that just disappears into the cave system. That's okay, Rippy. Don't worry about it. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream. I'm just spending some Saturday time until I know what to do with the day. So I might just end the stream in an hour or in 5. I have no clue actually. I have no plan. Today I just want a game because it's fun to play this world because it's new. Yeah, I know I'm talking to myself. That's the way. I'm sort of gaming for myself, so I'm talking to myself. And I'm answering you, Reppy, so I'm also speaking to you, right? So not entirely to myself. But I mean, if I'm not talking to myself, then I would be just sitting here all quiet, gaming for myself, and I'm not sure that would be fun listening to. But that's actually, maybe you weren't here then, so I'll go over that question again, in case I have someone actually listening, and if I have someone just tuning in. My big suggestion / question / wish were that I would want to ask you of a favor if you listen to this stream currently, or if you're gonna tune in at a later date. Please go to this video, leave a comment. I don't want to ask you to like it or share or subscribe, because I know how YouTube works. If you like it, you're gonna do it, no matter if I ask about it or not. And I don't think it's nice to ask for a like or a subscription. But what I want to ask you, leave a comment about what do you think about this stream. I'm new at this. I admit it. I am an amateur. I have no clue. I'm just, as you said, Rippy, I'm speaking to myself while gaming a few hours into this. If you have watched a lot of streams, even if maybe you are a seasoned streamer yourself and are nice enough to lend me some advice, where should I take this stream? Is it stupid of me not to play between the streams? So would it make more sense to actually build this off stream so it's done next time I stream? Because my hope is that play together is I don't touch this world between streams. So if we need to fish for an hour, we need to fish for an hour, rather than, when this stream has ended, spend 5 hours fishing, so next time I play I have a lot of fish. That's the thing I would want you to help me by leaving a comment on this stream. Any thoughts, suggestions, ideas, feedback or criticism. Should I make progress on this world between streams? So this is, maybe I have finished building all this. Should I not touch this world between the streams? I think that's the major question. Playing together, is it entertaining to tune in and listen and look while I make real-time progress, while you are listening and following along as well? Or are you expecting me to do progress between streams? Other than that, what are your general thoughts about this stream? What would you want me to? Is it do I talk too much to myself? Do I I'm not speaking enough? Do you want me to? Yeah, give me some pointers. What's good? What's bad? I love feedback. I'm a big boy. I'm 45. I'm a fairly seasoned entrepreneur, so I won't start crying if you say this sucks. I would just take that as a challenge and try to do it better. So, if you want to help me out, and that I would really appreciate, you could help me out, not by subscribing, even if that's very helpful, of course. But mostly, you could help me by giving me your thoughts and share that as a comment. Do that, and I will be eternally grateful. Just that, right? Having me be eternally grateful. That's nice. So, let's make a sword, because we're going to break that. 10 cooked cods, not going to be enough, but I don't want to waste more time fishing for now. So, some rotten flesh, we can eat that as well. 1 cobblestone's not gonna be enough. Let's do it like that. Then we're gonna sleep. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Let's go! It's time to go underground to get... Look at that. Just by adding some structure, it starts to look really good. I love it. No, I'm not gonna spend some time this time going down, actually chopping wood. We're gonna just leave it. We need gravel. That's what we need. Why do we need gravel? Because we ran into, and I will show you, there we have some gravel. That's gonna be enough. That's not gonna kill us. Look at this. So, when we are going down, and I left the torch just to warn me, don't go beyond this point. That's usually how I do it. Here's a torch, that means danger. Time to slow down. We don't want to fall down here, right? Because then we're gonna end up dead as Elvis. And we can't jump. Because we are puppies. Then we're gonna die. So, what do? You drop gravel, right? What will happen with the gravel? It's gonna fall down. And what happens with blocks that falls down? Eventually, you have made a pillar. What can we do with this pillar? We can start to dig down, right? And we... Wow, there are so many mobs. We have some lava, that's nice. We don't want to end up with a skeleton now that shoots us with an arrow, and he's gonna shoot us down from this. I don't want to actually lose track on where we were as well. So that means I brought the wheat. I'm not sure why. That means that we need a stair there. And I'm actually gonna do it like this. Staircase, staircase. Look. That's nice. It's not the best currently, but we could always spend blocks building walls around this if we don't want to... Ow! That's exactly what we did not want to happen. Oh, that's close. Heart attack. Where is he? Where's the skeleton? Skeleton is a gold dude, right? Yes. It's gonna take some time to kill him when he is in gold armor. Whoa. He's dead. So, and that's... It's so much zombies and skeletons. We ran out of arrows. It's gonna be painful jumping down here. I think... Oh, they are shooting at each other. Haha. Yeah, that's nice. You can trick skeletons and zombies to kill each other just by making him shoot them, right? This is bad. I think we actually gonna end up needing to build some protective... Hello. Can you actually make that block right? Thank you. Because if we don't, he's gonna shoot us down, and that's gonna be a long drop. Yeah, exactly. It's not even possible to build, because I keep getting shot by that pain. The skilly. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Keep shooting. Creep. There we have some protection. This is scary. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rippy. Did you get that sorted? Permanently, your Ender Dragon problem. Oh, there we go. Now he's gonna shoot the zombies. There's so much zombies. Is it just because it's a cave, or do we actually have a... Oh no. That skelly gonna die. That wizard. And now I ran out of arrows. I think if we jump down here, we're gonna die. It's just that simple. It's what can we do? Not much, I think. We could start to build this bridge. But I'm gonna sacrifice this gravel because we can get some more later on. That's the next step, right? And there we have a creeper, of course. It's like the whole family is gathered to greet us. Yeah. He's close. Now at least we have enough to jump down. But if we do, they are all gonna kill us, right? Wonder if we get that creeper to explode. Can he kill zombies? Yes, he can. That's nice. But that witch... Yeah, this is scary. Another skeleton. Gee, there's so many mobs. I don't know how to even remotely. Let's hope he can actually hit the zombie. There you go. Yeah, it's no experience for us, but at least less zombies and less skellies. And they will be occupied. No, he actually killed that zombie very quickly. Come on. I'm gonna jump down soon. I just need to finish the skelly off. 2 witches. That's... There you go. Are we ready? Yes, we are. Gravel, 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 gravel. Still a quite high drop, right? But we are running out of cobblestone. Another creeper. There you go. Progress. Now we're down. Yeah, I hear you. That's scary. I have no choice but just to jump down. See if we can actually make this before something else kills us. There we go. Some protection and some light. Add more light here. And there's the witch. Let's do it like this. Where is she? This is not good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rippy. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. It's so much scary stuff happening currently. Jumping down here was a little bit of a challenge. We have some light. We have a witch or two roaming the area, so that's gonna be... There you go, there's the sword made, and here we have some iron. We need as much iron as we can. That's an old cat, right? Sounds like a very old cat. Yeah, I don't want to end up having you in my... So, kill what you can, when you can, so you have control. So, at least here we have a lot of deep slate, and we should go exploring this properly. But, before we do, I want to... Here we go. I want to have control. To have that, I want to make sure, because we could end up dead very quickly. I want to ensure that we actually finish that staircase before, for example, we get a witch poisoning us. I don't want to be poisoned because that hurts. So where is the stairs? We can finish There's a zombie. We don't have enough cobblestone for this either. I used up some of that cobblestone. Guess we just have to build it with deep slate, but we want the tiles for our topside projects. You can hear I became a little bit more quiet because I'm actually focusing. This was a lot of mobs. We lost a little bit of experience letting them kill each other, but it was much safer doing it this way, I think. So, cobble, and switching for deep slate, because we're gonna get so much deep. There you go. And it's a little bit dark, right? Currently, I'm a little bit cheap on my torches. Because we can always go exploring whenever we want. And that's a really shitty stair. A double step. So, there you go. Now we can come back up, which means we can actually be fairly comfortable keep digging down, I think. Because we have a little bit of room still in our inventory, and I think that if we said we wanted to go down to both find this cave. Now we have a place to explore, but I would be more comfortable having some armor on me before I do that. But I don't have enough iron to waste on an armor. We also said we needed to get a lot of deep slate for the roof to the fishing house. So we can actually finish something, because we are building all over now. And then we need a lot of deep slate, but just running around in the cave, mining deep slate, feels also as well a little bit of wasting material, wasting our tools, digging through this, and eventually we need to mine for diamonds. So I feel like now when we have secured our temporary stair going through that cave, we might as well just keep digging down, because while we do that, we get more deep slate. And that deep slate, when we need to go back up because our inventory is full. Did you hear that, Skelly? Maybe we can find a spawner as well. Then we will have for the roof. And I think that's the best use of time and resources. And that's how I like to think. The more we can sort of work in parallel, the better progress we will actually have. And I think by nature, even if Minecraft is not that type of game, I'm a progress type of person. So I would want to have as much progress as I can have for the time spent. And with that said, I don't want to spend a day digging through that cave just to end up with some deep slate when we still haven't reached diamond level. I don't think we are ready to mine for diamonds yet, because remember, we have no Fortune 3 enchantment, and if we don't, I don't want to spend my precious diamonds, if we find any, on tools that doesn't give us enough progress. Then of course, preferably, if we start to slap on like Fortune on a pickaxe, we would want to have mending as well. But then we are a few hours into this world, and I'm already sort of debating on how to get end game enchantments. So I guess I just need to show some patience as well, because if we can have Fortune 3, then we are set to go. Then we can go and strip mine, and when we strip mine, we will find diamonds and redstone. We're gonna need the redstone. We're gonna find some gold and iron. Not much, but probably enough to stay afloat. And with the diamond, with the Fortune 3, we will fairly soon have a full set of diamond tools. And then we can start to hunt for enchants, which means to go on an adventure to find villagers. So we can get some traders set up. And then we can get endgame enchants. Full enchanted pickaxe. Efficiency 5. Mending. Fortune 3. Unbreakable. Unbreaking 3. That means then we can go and pop up our first nether portal. Go to the nether. Go down to netherite territory. Get our first ancient debris. Mine at level 56. Yeah, shouldn't you mine like at 56 but run on 57? That means if you have 56 here but we are walking on 57. I actually thought it was 58, so thank you, Reppy. Then we will uncover the 2 best levels at the same time. 57 and minus 56. But I don't think... Oh, iron. That's nice to actually hit some iron vein on the way down. I don't think it's going to be worth it to strip mine at this level into deep slate with some crappy stone tools without having that fortune. So I think to ensure we... Oh, this is a lot of iron. Thank you. I think it's going to be best to actually ensure that before we go seriously into strip mining, we need Fortune 3. I could be happy with Fortune 2. Preferably Fortune 3. But one thing, because you seemed like a really knowledgeable Minecraft player, Reppy. If we get a diamond pickaxe, just a regular one, it will eventually break. Of course, it will go fairly quick. Gee, it's a lot of iron. It will go fairly quick on this level, right? Can you repair a diamond pickaxe without actually losing equal amount of diamonds for the repair as it will cost just to make a blank new one? Do you understand the question? So it takes 3 diamonds to make 1 diamond pickaxe. If we mine that until it's like durable, like my bow here, doesn't that cost like 3 diamonds to repair? So basically what I'm asking, if we are not sort of trying to save any enchants on a diamond pickaxe, are we not just equally... Yeah. Oh, you use X-ray. Yeah, I try not to use any sheets. I don't... Maybe it's not a sheet for you. Let's just call it, I don't want to use any add-ons to help me explore the ores. Because I feel that if I need to do that, I might as well just turn on creative and then... I don't want to do that type of game. But I mean, we are all different. I'm not saying the one thing is right or wrong. I'm just saying that that's not how I want to do it. But you do your way. And I applaud it for you, because you're playing Minecraft. But do you know the answer to that question, Reppy? Yeah, I'll try. It all depends on my older brother and my girlfriend. Because if my older brother, because that's sort of what I'm waiting for him to call, says, yes, I have time to actually go out and take a beer with you and eat something and just meet up and have fun, then I don't have time gaming, because then I'm gonna spend that time with my brother, because we haven't met in quite a long time actually, due to pandemic and work and other stuff. What's could be called life. But we're actually close faster to mine when you're speaking a lot. So Reppy, let's say I have a diamond pickaxe. I mine until the durability is almost broken, so it will disappear. How many diamonds do I need to spend to repair that diamond pickaxe to full health? Is it even possible? Can you repair a diamond pickaxe over and over again? Or am I, if I don't have any enchants on it, better off just making new tools when I break them? Can you basically save any diamonds to repair it, or are you better off just making new. I'm not entirely sure if you can repair a tool infinitely, as well as what will be the cost to repair it. And I was hoping you knew the answer. And now we are on Diamond Land. Look at this. Might as well just go this way as well. I'm just gonna clear out where I want to go so I remember. And let's start some strip mining. Yep. So if we don't want to collide, we will reach 5, right? So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We can meet up, but it usually just makes it so hard to know where you're at. And I'm gonna start to use up my stone axes until we can start to go through the iron now, because we found a lot of iron. Like that. So here's gonna be the first. And there goes the last stone. So we are probably very soon ready to go topside again. Because inventory is cluttering up and we're gonna run out of tools. But we are also finding materials for our roof. So currently, yeah, we have a few stack of deep slate already. No, by now I would say that we don't need more deep slate for that roof. So now we are just mining for other findings. I'm just gonna mark out. So every third, which means we will expose maximum amount of, oh, some redstone. Yes, that we're gonna need as well, but probably gonna find more redstone exploring caves quicker. But everything we find now, we don't need to find later on. So there is. So, and time to add a torch. Then we go back and let's dig out this. I feel that we have made a real good progress on this stream actually today. This episode 4. If you could hear that sound, it was me opening a bottle of Coca-Cola. I mean, we actually started on the second structure for the main base. We even decided very quickly where to meet up on our sort of main entrance that we are currently sleeping in. We have decided that we're gonna build a roof for our fishing hut in deep slate tiles and bricks. That way we can texturize with one. So I think I'm gonna build with bricks and texturize with tiles. We have gone down here, so we have exposed finally minus 56 and 7. So we are standing at 57, which means while strip mining we get both 56 and 7. 6 a.m. for me tomorrow. That early in the morning? Oh wow. But you said tomorrow, right? Not today. So you're gonna stream tomorrow. Was that correct? Or did I misunderstand that as well? Because if I remember correctly, you said I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Or are you gonna stream today? Because I mean 6 a.m. was quite a few hours ago. Unless you said 6 p.m. And I'm usually really unlucky finding diamonds when I don't have any. So the world I've been playing for the last 4 weeks, my own solo survival world, I spent actually more diamond pickaxe trying to find diamonds. So it just became... Oh, cool. Then I will really try to find it. So I mean, I found so few diamonds. I actually broke more diamond pickaxe trying to find diamonds than I earned. Then when I went back later on, I can't remember, I think I was actually in need to mine for redstone, but decided to continue my mining strip mine for diamonds as well. I actually, with my full netherite pickaxe, I actually found more diamond veins when I had the netherite and didn't really need the diamonds anymore than when I didn't have them. And that's so typical me. And I'm not sure if you are avoiding me, Reppy, or if you just are doing something else when I'm asking. Oh, it's 6 a.m., so you're up early. Cool. Yeah, you're in outside Chicago, right? So, do you know the question, Reppy? If I make a diamond pickaxe, I need 3 diamonds. If I need to repair that pickaxe, can I do that? Will that just require an anvil? Do I need diamonds to repair a diamond tool? And lastly, how many diamonds will I need to repair a diamond pickaxe? Basically, if I need 3 diamonds to repair a diamond pickaxe, I might as well just make a new one. That's my question. Is it worth repairing? Can you even repair them? And what's the cost to repair them? Do you know? Because I don't. Because, I mean, you need a lot of iron to make an anvil, and you're going to break that anvil if you keep repairing. So, not only will you sort of, let's not call it waste diamonds, but you will use up diamonds to repair, but you will also use up the anvil that requires iron. So, if you don't have any enchants on a diamond tool, is it actually worth repairing? That's my main question. Because I'm trying to plan ahead, because I'm really hoping to find at least slime. We have slime somewhere here. I would love to actually find some diamonds before ending this stream today and going back up again to the surface. Can hear the slime, so we have slime. Wonder where we are actually. Probably part of that cave system again. Should we pop up and check? Never dig up, right? You can have lava in your face. I'm curious. So, can we find some slime? What are we listening at? Where is he or she? Is the slime a he or a she? I have no clue. I can hear them, but I don't care. So, let's continue. Lava. I hear lava. Let's be careful. Gravel. No, we are almost at the full inventory as well. First time hitting diamond level. Still no diamond. But I mean, they're not that common, so... And I'm usually a little bit unlucky finding them. But I'm still hoping, I would hope that we could find a nice, like, 6 vein diamond soon. At least we have found quite a lot of irons, mostly on the way down actually, but also we found a little bit while sort of exploring the cave above us, as well as in actually on this level. So we found some redstone. Still no diamond. We started back there, so it's not that many blocks yet. But it would be nice to find some diamonds. Then I'm gonna spend some time fishing. And I've said it earlier today, I'm gonna say it again. if you have the time, if you wouldn't mind helping me out, a fresh streamer, a beginner at this, please go to this stream, go to the comment sections, leave a comment on what you think I should do to improve. Also, if there's something I do you really don't like. Do I speak too much? Do I speak too little? But also, my main concern, see if we have something, I kind of like the bones. My main concern is, should you, basically, no, and I need to stop saying basically, should I make progress between the streams? Or is it okay to play along with me while we are making all the progress? That's the main question. What would you prefer to watch? Is it enjoyable and entertaining to follow me down here, strip mining? And we can discuss why we're strip mining this way, and we can discuss other things about Minecraft. Or would you prefer me to spend like 5 hours off stream doing strip mining, so next time you tune in for this stream, I have found all the diamonds I need? Is it more entertaining? And there we have the lava. I could hear it earlier, so... Currently, there's not... There it is. There. So, no need to go deeper there. For me, that's like the main question. I feel that I shouldn't make any progress between the streams, because that will sort of be... Anyone that's actually going to watch this and think it's enjoyable enough to watch more than one stream, I would personally feel a little bit like you can't make progress without me. So I would feel a little bit left outside. But maybe that's just me. So please, if you want to help me out, go leave a comment. What do you enjoy the most? Should I make progress between the streams to make it more enjoyable to tune in? Or is it good enough to make the progress together while streaming? Because I don't open my world between streams. I don't make a copy and go into creative and plan ahead. So when I launch the stream, I know exactly what to do and where. No, what you see is me actually playing and thinking. It is as raw and as honest as I can make it. And I like it. It's fun to stream that way. But I'm also worried that you feel it's boring. And no, I don't want to be boring. I would want to hope you feel that it's entertaining to actually watch this. But it's Minecraft, so a lot of Minecraft time is spent doing what we are currently doing. Mining. Planting and chopping down trees. Waiting for furnaces to make more materials that we have spent hours mining and so on. So it's a lot of repetitive tasks like mine and plant and chop woods and so on. And for me, that's part of playing together, but maybe that's not what you like. And you is whoever is watching this, if anyone is actually watching this. And there's more lava. Boom. And that's gonna be an early stream for you, Reppy. 6 AM. And as you are not answering the question about the diamond and repairs, I will just take it that you are busy doing something else. So I'll find out off stream. How much will it cost to repair a diamond pickaxe? Can you do it infinite amount of time? And is it actually worth it? Or are you, without enchants on it, better off just make new tools? And once they break, make new tools and so on. That means as long as we are finding more diamonds than we are using up to find them, we are good to go. Fortune or not. But as you can tell, we're gonna break this pickaxe in like 3 strikes, 4. Very, very soon. And then we are... There we are. We have no more pickaxes, so it's time to go back to the surface. And maybe end the stream with that. I'm not sure. Depends on what we feel like. But I'm gonna take with me as much. There we have a full stack again, and now we have a full inventory. So back to the surface. We used up 3 cods only. 4. A lot of torches, but even more pickaxes. I actually thought we would use up more food. It's gonna cost us a lot of food and in stamina jumping 100 levels up here. But for now, I don't want to spend any materials making proper stairs, because I'm not entirely sure if this is how we're going to keep it. I'm considering we should just go to the nether, find some soul sand, make 1 block deep shaft, and make a water elevator, and then just make 1 block next to that, 1 block deep, add a sign on the 3rd last block, and put down 1 block of water. That way we can jump down, get saved by the water, end up on the other side, and then we can use the water elevators to come back up. That's a lot faster than jumping up and down like this. But from a design aspect, that would make this unnecessary, and that's a little bit sad. Spending all this time building like a design mineshaft that looks designed and don't have a mineshaft. So maybe we just keep it and design it and make proper stairs and spend a lot of time, probably 3 wide, and doing some mossy cobblestone and so on. But that could be a project, an ongoing project with more or less no end, until it eventually someday is done. Here comes a zombie. Let's bring the seeds. Thank you for the tool. And we should bring something up to our main base as well. Probably more birch. Mostly because we're gonna need that for fuel. And then we're gonna use the cobbled deep slate for... There. First make polished, then make bricks, and then make some tiles. There you go. And let's go to sleep down here. So, hope you died. Skeletons and zombies. No, he did not. He's gonna stand there and cover up our trees. Whoa, 1 more. It's so much skeletons here. Whoa. He's like sticking his little face out. Boom. Apparently we have a zombie inside. That's not nice. Get out of our house. Get out of our house. I would want to do the big roof first, I think. So if that works, we know we can make the small one work. And to do that, we need to go further up. So probably need a log. So how should we do this? Because we don't have stairs. I think bricks will look good. Or will tiles look better? It's gonna be a pain to... No, we have no pickaxe. Like that. Let's go watch and make it. Really? There are so many skeletons. And there's another one. We sort of spawned in skeleton territory. We need more arrows, so I don't mind. Probably gonna need a new shield soon as well. But where were I? Where was I? Okay. So bricks looks better than tiles. So we're gonna use the tiles to texturize. That's just easy. Do we have iron enough to make another iron pickaxe? That's nice. Apparently we have a really angry creeper. No, creeper, Enderman. That's the creeper. Huh. Come on. I don't want you to break my house if I mess up. There you go. Need to take our doors with us as well. So, back up. Okay. Now we know it's going to be the bricks and not the tiles. So, I'm going to leave one tile there for texture. And a brick. So if we add a brick here and here. And then here and here and then there. I think that's going to work. Get rid of that. So, a tile, brick, a tile, and a brick, and a brick, and a tile. Like that. That's going to be good. Yep, I think so. Let's get rid of the fish as well, yes. One more up. So, I'm going to start with the tile. And then with a brick. Not sure if this is going to look good. There's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Or should we kill this off and add it? Yes, probably right. That means I'm actually gonna add another tile there. Brick. There's a tile. So I'm actually gonna add double tile due to that. Brick. I wanna add a brick on that. Brick on that. And with the tile this time. Brick. That means we can comfortably add double brick, and then we're gonna reach the end of the brick tile. So we said texturize, so we need to be careful with the tiles. And then on this level we're gonna add brick, 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 tile, brick. And then don't have any. This is gonna be awesome, I think. Then to answer your question, Rippy, am I good at building? What do you think about this? Do you think we are making a good roof, actually? With the bricks and the tiles and the texturing, and I think it's actually gonna look really good. Added brick, tile on this level. Brick, brick. Then we need to come down, because it's going to be easier to build up again. So brick, tile, tile, brick, brick. I have no clue. So tile, brick, 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 tile. Then maybe a brick on this side as well. And a tile, brick, tile, brick. And I'm gonna add a tile there, brick, 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 brick this time. We don't get too much tiling. And then brick, 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 tile. Oh, don't want to add too many in the middle, because I just got an idea that we should use, as it's full blocks, we should probably add spruce trapdoors all the way up here to like a center beam. Could look really good as well. And then brick tile, so it's gonna actually work with that. Brick. There's a tile, right? So brick. That should make the roof actually in that case. And if that works, means we should make the small roof as well. I'm curious. Are you curious? I'm curious. Looks amazing! Yay! That's nice. And that texture alongside this stone actually makes sense. Might be a little too light of this wooden structure, but it will have to do for now. Gonna add more of this here. But this looks amazing, right? And the texture, by adding some of those tiles instead of just pure bricks. Too much wood, trees in the way. There we go. Ah, look at that. It looks amazing. A little bit of life. It's not entirely the same sort of color. And once we go into the nether, we will find some black stone, and we could even make some blackstone bricks, because I think they're big as these. And we could probably replace 3-4 of the deep slate bricks as well for blackstone bricks, to even add another tiny color shift into the bricks. But I can tell in my inventory that I have enough tiles but not enough bricks. So let's finish the roof, or the small roof as well. Polished, from polished to bricks, like that. So now we have bricks, so we should finish it off. But I also realized that I forgot to take away, it's beginning to be dark here, because now we have a roof. I forgot to take away the dirt on the roof. And we should do this right away, because I will forget otherwise. So, there we go. The dirt is gone. And time to... Ow. I think we should replicate that, right? Let's just make the same thing. So, tile, brick. It should be here, right? So should this actually be... Yeah, it's going to be a single line on that. But what would we do on that roof? Did we do it like that? Have we done a mistake? There we have a stair, and then we have a single, and then we have doubles. I guess so. And we have the same here. We don't need that. Tile, brick. Then we should have a tile and a brick. Brick, tile. I just realized I could actually... And I'm just gonna add a full row of bricks. And then tile, brick. Try not to repeat ourselves too much, because you're gonna notice that later on. And this is the center, so brick, tile, brick. I'm not entirely. I'm probably just gonna add wall here. Shouldn't be roof. Should be wall. Should add wall to this, which means I would probably need roofing here. On the other hand, this doesn't make sense. So I'm not gonna take away more of that yet. I wanna look at it from the inside. You bastard! I would have almost been laughing a little if we ended up being in the head of a creeper and just died. I've been like, yeah, thank you very much for that one. Let's go do a quick sleep. Boom. And I want to finish this roof without falling down and die. So here we are on the inside. This is the roof now, right? That's not really good looking. So if we add wall here, that's going to be a tricky one, right? We will actually end up with, we need some separation. But if we get the roof like this inside our building, that will look awful. So, and I'm not entirely sure I like even this, because I would probably prefer to have wall here. Yep. Let's leave that for now. For no matter how we do it, we're gonna need some sort of roofing. I wonder if this is actually a better start. Here we have wood. Shouldn't have that, so a tile. Brick. We have a triple brick, so I'm gonna have a double tile. Even another tile on this side. It's like the darker side. Did I just make 3 levels? No, I didn't. Yes, I did, right? I felt that didn't feel right. So, get rid of that. Keep falling down. So, brick, tile, brick, 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 tile. Like that. So, then I want to add tile, tile, brick, 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 and actually tile there. A little bit aggressive. Then we're gonna add actually upside down stairs, I think. Well, the stairs on this. So we're gonna get like a jagged edge of the roof. But we're gonna need a wall. And as we have, we're gonna need wall on this. Probably gonna need to get rid of that block and that block and that and that. We're gonna need wall, like looking like that here, which means we should probably put this roof all the way into the wall. And then we're not gonna need this wood, but then this edge gonna be a little bit sketchy, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Might need the wood here as well, because no matter what, we still need a wall. So I started to take away some of this wood, and the reason why I did that is it felt correct. But I think the only way to really know is to add some oak. This is oak wood, right? And we will know. Where's it birch? Did I do birch actually? Can't remember. That's a stripped birch wood. Cool. And we have a lot of birch, don't we? Maybe we can even make that right away. Otherwise we have, yeah, a lot of birch. Stripped birch wood, but no logs. So, and there's a cow, so we should bring that cow with us all the way up. we can start to breed them, but then we need another pen because I don't want to mix them. There's another cow. Maybe we should... Whoa. Die. We need some birch logs. Birch logs. I used everything up for planks to make some fuel for our furnitures on the top to make more stone for our sort of stone base. Because we're gonna need, I think we're gonna use a lot of stone bricks actually. I just have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of stone bricks. There we go. So we have some logs. Of course that damn cow is gonna be in the way. You're really gonna stand there? I'm working here. Can't you tell? Why are you standing there? Yeah, I know you want some company. You're gonna follow me. I'm actually gonna make you a cow capture. And I'm gonna breed you. There's nothing left of you to breed. And then I'm gonna make leather. And kill all of you and your offsprings. And make leather. Gonna be a leather farm. For cows. That's one thing I mean, in nature you couldn't shear a cow anyway, as you could with some lambs. But it would be nice if we could actually get some leather without killing the cows. I always feel so bad about the poor cows when you put them on fire. And yeah, that's the only thing. I think it would be nice not to burn down millions of cows just to get enough leather to do enchantment. It would be nice to get leather somewhere else, but maybe I'm just soft. So here we are, back at this. Let's not call it problem. Should it be like double height? That is one way to do it as well. We could get rid of this. Make it double height. But that's not gonna look good, right? No, it's not. I don't think this... I'm torn. Who was that? Natalie and Bruglia, right? Torn. So, if we do it, then probably, yeah. If we add a wall here with wood, and we need that to be let's do this. And we should be able to reach that, and no, not yet. Oh, that's not good. And not good either, because then they will be visible. I think we have made some problems for us, yes. Oh well, let's do it like this first then. Oh, and here we have the possibility to do it with the wood intact. On this side, it's gonna look good. Oh, should we make a second floor here, maybe? But on the side, could be like a bedroom here, I think. One way to get rid of that would be to make this, like, we could add beams here. And then make this room like 3 wide only and make a wall here. That way we could cover up part of this. But I'm not entirely sure that would look good either. This is a problem, isn't it? Need some sort of window anyway. I would want to add some sort of balcony somewhere. Just not to make this house so boxy. Need structure and depth. So with this said, if we look at this side, we would want probably to have that structure for that roof, right? And if we don't, but then we will have the problem. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I'm a little bit skeptical. I think we need to raise this roof a little bit, actually. I think so. The only way this is gonna work, I think I messed up here, is if this needs to dock in this, right? So the roof on this smaller, I think I messed up badly. I'm gonna get rid of all of this, actually. That works. That's nice looking. This doesn't work. And the reason for that, I think, is probably because we should start with this here. Yeah, I know you're gonna come and kill me. We start with it there. That won't make sense with that. But we need to start with it there. That way, that's gonna be a roof. Should we make it like this, maybe? I remember I've seen this design somewhere. Whoops. Yeah. Doesn't matter if we've seen this. We can't do it this way. It just won't work. It looks horrible. Yep. I think if you make a mistake, own up to it and start over. Because it will never look good. It will never, ever, ever. If you're unhappy even before you started, it's time to just kill your darlings. Admit that you messed up with the basic design. I'm gonna do this. Actually, turn this by accident. But as we are working with odd numbers, yep, that's gonna look good. That's also why I'm sort of nagging. Work with odd numbers. So, that will actually be much better. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna build myself a little bit of a temporary platform. There we have a creeper again. Hopefully we can use some of the time. I heard you. That sound is not nice. I think he's below us, or will he? Do we have an arrows? Yes, 7. We can greet him if he comes up the stairs. Just like you should greet a creeper. Then it's time to go to bed. And I think this has been really fun for me today. Yo. Sorry. Tea's good, right? Tea's good. Joe on YouTube. Tea is good. Yeah. I'm a coffee person. I'm Swedish. So I mean, you don't have to like coffee just because you're Swedish, but I mean, I think if someone says I'm Swedish, you say, oh, you like Swedish meatballs and you drink a lot of coffee. And I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat meatballs, so I need to compensate for something, so I drink a lot of coffee. But I guess you like tea. Good for you. Tea's good. Tea is actually good for you. Especially green tea. So how are you and where are you from? And thank you for tuning in to this, well, first time streaming. I've said that so many times now, so this is something new for me. I haven't... No, it's the wrong... I just deleted the wrong roof. Ah! I'm getting so tired of myself. I just destroyed the actual roof that we are keeping, not the one I just made wrong. Shame on me. Can't be that hard. So, we are sort of made this new world. This is episode 4, so it basically just means it's the 4th time I log on to do this stream. We also have a creeper somewhere around here, so let's be careful going down. Don't want to destroy everything we have built. Where is he? Or she? I'm not sure if creepers are he's or she's or thems. They're something. And they are a little bit nasty. No, no creeper. Okay, cool. Let's continue. I actually I broke this. That was not my intention. So we are building a little bit of a fisherman's house here. To part of our spawn location. This is more or less where we spawned actually when we started this world 4 days ago. Or about 7 hours ago. And we spent a lot of time sort of... I can show you later on. But we sort of said that we're going to build a mountain base. So most of this, if you haven't watched the other streams, there are 3 priors to this. So if you want, please go and check those out. But we have like a mountain base going for us. Further up this hill behind this house. Then I realized I'm gonna go for Fortune 3 as early as possible. Once we start to hit diamond. That means we need to be doing some fishing. And I just got tired of being hit in the back when trying to fish. So we started to build this. Well, I still don't know the English word for that structure. That wooden thing that stands in the water. It's not bridge. Oh, you bastard. Is it okay to curse? Really bad in English, starting on F. You... a spider. He actually stole! Shame on you. Don't steal our stuff. He actually walked all the way up there and knocked us down into the head of a skeleton and a spider. That's not nice. There are so many skeletons all over. I've never seen this many skeletons in one area. Starting to almost piss me off. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. All over. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. What happens with regular zombies? You can just knock on the face and be done with them. Skeletons, skeletons, and insane amount of spiders. Jesus. Here, spider, spider, spider. Time to get rid of them for good. Now you have started a war with me, and you will lose. Crap ass. There you go. So, back to less dead. So how are you, T's good? That we broke. So, what are we sort of seeking? We need upside down stair there. Need a real stair there. Probably gonna need a full block in between, right? That's what we broke. So, now we fixed the roof at least. I can hear some nasty. There he comes. These we... So, we want some? Come and get some. I'll destroy you. We need to build a new roof, apparently, because I did not make this the right way. So, still gonna need an upside down stairs for that. We always need that. Otherwise, they will not look good, right? And I think we should replicate this structure that we have been working on. It just needed to be... I want to get rid of this spider because now I'm on a warpath. He keep killing me when I fall down, so I want to kill them. Oh, I could hear him, but apparently no spider. Back up then. Let's finish the roof. So that means now, because we ended up with a problem sort of docking into the wall and the other roof. So now we have a full block, which means regular stair, upside down stair, full block, because we are building medieval type of design, and they usually had fairly steep angle on their roof. So I think we are good like this. Full block. Oh, we are in the middle. Huh. Already. So could probably keep that. So there we have a stair, which means what should we have? We should have a stair on that end, and then one on this side. So there we are. Yep, looks exactly as it should. So we have a stair, upside down, full block, regular stair, upside down stair, full block, regular stair, upside down, full block. There. That was a quick repair, wasn't it? That means that it should probably be not wall here, but it needs to be roof. One only sort of upside on that is that we save a little bit of stripped birch wood, but we will end up with some deep slate bricks as a wall, and I'm not entirely sure that's gonna look good, but currently I don't see that we actually have an option for that. It just needs to look that way. Then we could either add a stair on this side, or we can go like this. And I think I prefer it straight like that. Yep. But if we do it there, then we don't even have... Oh, this is not good. Did you see what we did there? This should not... This design isn't working. Why isn't it working? Because we need a wall here. And probably there as well. And then we will end up with wall... You get me? We need this. Stripped birch wood. Because this is the wall. From the inside. And if we do it like that, it will be... Oh, let's go down. We need to check this. Probably gonna need to build this from the outside. Yeah, a lot of drowned. Oh, there's a trident one as well. Probably gonna kill this when I turn around. You see, this gonna look good. But then we have that. Gonna see the roof there. And if I go all the way up like that, we don't see the roof. But then, I bet you that it will be part of the roof. That means we would probably need to add stairs there. I can solve it. I'm not entirely sure I'm happy. This is why, if we don't plan ahead, I don't have like a finished building in mind I want to do, is we will end up with tiny problems like this. It's tiny because it's just solvable. So let's... Solvable. But then we might... Because, I mean, if I add that there, this looks like shit. And if I do like that, then we have 1, 2. And then we have a visible 1, 2, and then 1. So maybe we are actually on this smaller roof instead of this bigger roof. Better off using stairs. Stair and stair would give us... Then maybe, and then a stair on top as well. Or we can add a beam. I'm also a little bit worried about this when coming in here, because it's going to be a lot of different colors and textures. It's going to look a little bit crappy. We could probably cover up that wall with spruce traps doors as well, just to get another structure or some shelves or something. Yep. At least this is working for us, I think. I think stairs gonna be the only way to solve it. I'm thinking that's why I'm a little bit slow. So if we follow structures with the stairs, we should be good to go. So if we add a stair there, that means we could then add wood there. We need that. And if we take away this just shortly, yeah, that's a full block. That's not going to be visible. And if we jump up here just to... That's a full block. It's not going to be visible. Yep, cool. That's the way it's going to be. So this needs to be full. Going to texturize. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4 now. So we can't add like a beam in the middle. But I want to do that on the big roof. Which means we could probably get away with a tile for texture there. And a brick. Like that. Then we should add upside down stairs on the inside, just to make the inside look good as well, because we need that. We are not gonna cheat with just because it's easier to build. That's better. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Ow. Let's... We can take away that. Then we can add a brick. Add double tiles on that side. Then we're gonna add tile there. And did we run out of bricks? No, but I'm stupid because here's the full block. So brick, tile, brick, brick, and then tile, brick, brick, brick. There we go. Then we're gonna add stairs. So we need bricks and there. So and here comes the dude with the trident. Not sure if we got that trident. Gonna need that for future trident killers. So nope, no trident. Let's get some stairs so we can actually finish this. Now I'm a little bit annoyed. You could probably tell that by my voice. That it's been such a struggle just to get some roofing done. There you go. So we have brick stairs. Need more. Then we need tiles. There should be enough. Then we need to go back up again. And then we're gonna need more birch. Obviously. Can we get on the outside again from here? Probably not. So that means it should probably be upside down here, but let's do this. So brick, there's the tile, the brick, tile. Nope, we are not coming back up. Get rid of that. Some dirt, temporary scaffolding, and then I'm gonna add tile actually. Brick, another dirt, and then there is a tile, so there's a tile, so tile, brick. Yep. So if you just tune in, why are we adding different type of materials? Why just not do one, like just bricks? Well, we are what we call texturizing. You need a little bit of different materials to give some life to the build. Because one block, one structure, one color. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. That's what I think is one of the best things about Minecraft is it's a sandbox game. You do as you please. But for me, I like to texturize because I think that brings a lot more life into the actual build. So that's why we are sort of counting out loud when we are adding bricks and when we're adding tiles. And the reason for that is just to try to give it a little bit of the texture. It's a little bit blacker and it has a little bit more tiles instead of bricks to the structure, which I think in the combination it looks really good. And I'm gonna add this every second on this because we haven't done that. Do we have? Yes, we have some wood with us actually. Good. Then this like that. So let's not forget to take with us some of the dirt. Now I think we actually ended up with a really good roof. Let's go look. Without trying to get killed. Yes! Finally! That is nice. Now we have something. That small roof in combination with that larger gonna add both depth and a little bit of texture. Different levels, different colors, different depth. I'm gonna add a lot of green on this build as well, and we, of course, it's a fisherman's hut, so we're gonna need some places to hang some fisherman nets, and we need some structures for maybe hanging some fish, and where you add your tools. And also, if you're gonna spend a lot of time fishing here, we need some barrels for storing different type of fish, and we need some chests. I think we probably gonna end up terraforming a lot of this area into some more good looking type of beach, and instead of dirt here we should have some bricks and some stone. Haha. I almost want to leave you here because you keep killing me, but we need to finish this wall, so we need more birch wood, and we need to start with some sort of inside roofing. But that room's not gonna look that good with just a lot of black tiles. I think we're probably gonna need to spend some time doing some upside down staring. I can hear the spider. There you are. And also I think by deleting, oh here there he is. could see where the arrow's coming from. Also, I said that I don't want to have this much birch in this area. I would prefer, I think, oak will look better, but we can't take away all the birch. But I rather plant something back later on when we have. So birch we are not currently replanting, but we need to have some birch. Why? Yeah, that's also why we picked birch that we're gonna texturize later on with some smooth sandstone. I think that's gonna be a nice combination. Or if we think design and plausibility again. There's a villager. If we are thinking, and I left this there just to say that we should come back there and do some mining. Plausibility. Let's say you land here. It says, oh, let's build a fisherman's hut. You're gonna use the materials you have. No one would travel far just to get a different type of wood. You would use what you have, because this is a functional wood. And that's why we picked birch. I think it makes sense. If you have birch here, you're gonna build with birch. Which means we need to keep birch. The reason why we don't have any birch currently and just a lot of spruce is that we need spruce for both this build, and a lot of the builds we're going to do on the main base. So once we are in no need of that much spruce, I'm going to replant some birch. That's the plan. So now we have 30... Can I please be left alone for 5 seconds just to finish this, please? And we are currently eating flesh because we haven't had any time yet. We are building from minute 1. Are we trying to sort of make some design, real design from start? That means we have spent no time actually setting up anything for food source. We haven't spent much time fishing, which means we are currently eating a lot of raw flesh, and the rotten flesh even, not raw. Because as you can tell with the level 51, and I've eaten a lot of them already, we have ended up killing a lot of zombies because we are working through the night as well. Especially now when we're streaming. So if you're new, tea is good. I asked early in the stream, and I'm asked in the middle of the stream, and I'm about to end this stream now actually. Let's not die. So I jumped in the water because they're slower. If you don't mind, I would really appreciate the help by actually going to this stream in YouTube and leave a comment on what you think about a stream like this. Creeper. We are shit out of health. Would you prefer, when a stream like this, that I make progress between the streams? I feel that that's almost cheating. Or do you prefer, the way I'm currently doing it, that I'm sharing all my progress with you? So basically, I don't spend any time between streams in this world doing any progress. Anything is done on stream. Or would you prefer to watch progress made between the streams, so you don't have to watch me chopping down trees for 2 hours? Please help me out. Leave a comment. Because I'm new at this. I can't be better if I don't get any help. And you could help me by telling me, what do you prefer? should you make progress between streams, or is it the way I'm currently doing it the best way? And that's the genuine way. That's also what's most enjoyable to watch. I make all the progress on stream together with you guys. Yep. Please help me out. Answer that in the comments of this stream. And I would be very... That's on the wrong way. I would be very grateful for that, actually. Very, very grateful. Oh, of course it went the wrong way. So, we are about to end this stream. I think I've had it for today. As I said, I don't have a plan. I don't say that I'm gonna stream between this and this time, this and this day. I'm sort of a little bit winging it. If it's fun to game, this is something that's wrong, right? That block could probably be that of... but let's do that. Also, that means I haven't planned the buildings I'm currently building. I'm sort of doing it as we play and stream. Which means, back to the question about progress between streams. That's also why we haven't redone this sort of roof 15 times by the feel of it. Because I kept setting the blocks the wrong way. Because I still want them to be looking... I'm not sure if this is actually going to be a balcony. It would probably make sense on this side. And that would also add some depth and some structure to the boxiness. Or maybe on this side. But it makes more sense on this side now because we have the stair here. But I also think that it would probably make even more sense to have the roof like this. That's what we would probably end up with if this was an actual building. And we could probably add... Here could be walls, but that means then we'd probably need another pillar here. But then we will add a little bit of like another room, and that could actually be nice. So maybe we will end up... I'm just gonna pop a hole in the roof here. Just to show. That means that we could probably end up with either taking away these stairs, or like we could add storage here or something, or we could end up doing a stair on that side just to give it some life, but in a wooden material. But for now, before we have decided, I'm gonna leave them like that. But I think we need to add some wall here. That's what's gonna make or break this room. You see? Immediately we have something else. That was scary. And maybe not the full. Could probably be one like that. And then one on this side. Yeah, that's better. And I think it's going to be like a bed here. So we're going to move the bed that we have in there. And that's also why I made it brown. To here. Then we're going to add like a night table or something like that. Or just... Yeah. This is actually the wrong way. Ah! Why did you go... Fucker! Sorry, I can't say that word on the stream. No, really. That's not nice. Did you see that? I opened the door. We had a creeper. That creeper basically destroyed what we just built. We respawned in our cave on top of a creeper that killed us again, and probably our chest. So now we have shit all over the cave. That is That is not nice. Let's just leave it at that. That was not nice. Oh, look at that. That's silly. That doesn't make sense, even. Why would he be there? Just when we spawned. That makes me sad. Oh well. Let's just hurry up and do this. That's also the, I would say the, let's call it the part of the game early on. A creeper is enough to kill us. And this has just been some, it's a temporary storage. Probably gonna use that helmet. Yes, we are. It's ugly, but it's a helmet. We have been sort of pushing progress in our building so hard that I've had spent very little time gathering resources. I haven't spent anything for this is something we need to bring back up. And when I say back up, it's the main base. On any progress for tooling and progress on food and armor and so it's so early, this sort of world, that we haven't had time for any proper progress. And that's also why one silly little creeper can end us like that. And by the looks of it, they have a little bit of repairing to do here. And we have definitely, it's not a problem. We need to texturize this anyway. But the problem I think we have now is that even if we can very quickly repair, let's put down the bed where it should be then. I don't have any stone here now. We brought that to the top side. No, it's not stone actually. That's nice. Do we have any spruce logs? No, we don't. Did I forget to bring any, or should we just chop something down? No, we are apparently out of logs, and we are soon out to be out of tool as well. Will it have durability enough for us to repair what that double creeper attack gave us? So we have time. That's... So we didn't actually lose any stone. That's nice. We lost the door. And that's not the problem. That's not the problem. So that could have been worse, but we lost the door. I'm not sure even if we have a door. And that's nice to drop that fast. So with this, where were we? There. Oh, there. Yeah, we lost the door. So that means we should make another, which with doors always is 3. The upside with that is we can now plug all the doorways so we don't end up with creepers inside. Should have done that a long time ago. And I just decided it's going to be a balcony there, so let's add that door as well. So, and did we have any wood left? Yes, that's filled. It should be probably... Do you know what? Here, I'm going to add a beam of spruce. On the outside at least. And we could... This hole could make sense to go with a beam. Maybe. That would like be going around, and then we have a beam, yeah, like that. So, which means you should add some temporary lights in here and here And there. And so respawn. There. We at least can close here. We have roofing. That's not good looking. That structure there. That transition is too harsh. So we need more spruce. And that's so time to go back to our main base and smelt some iron and then end the stream actually for today. But I'm gonna be most likely back tomorrow, most definitely back on Monday. And the reason, this is where our main base is going to be. And we have had some really good progress on this today as well. No, we're not going to leave the stair there, but we put it down because the surface on the stair is going to be like this. Which means it will bring us to the main, but you see it doesn't happen. Nothing is here. It will bring us to the front side of this, which will by definition give us this side. And this side will bring us to where this is, which will make us possible to start to do the second floor and this. And this is going to be the main base. But we spend so much time on the mine and the fisherman hut or fisherman house that we have a little bit neglected what we are currently doing up. Now let's do like this. So we currently are a little bit, let's not call it behind schedule, but because we have no schedule, but we have no progress up here. And the reason is obvious, because we spent the time doing some work on that fisherman house, but I'm happy with that, because I think that fisherman's house is turning out to be really, really good looking. And now we're gonna have some iron for some new iron tools. So we should get ourselves an iron pickaxe. No, not the pickaxe, iron axe right away. We actually have smelted some more stones. We can make stone bricks, which means we have soon enough stone for me to be comfortable to start this huge project of starting to sort of cut out this base. I also know that if we go like 18 to 20 blocks this way, we found that big sort of cutout as we have here on the other side, but it's a lot flatter and has a lot more dirt. So I think on this side, that this base needs to dock on that side, and that's where we're gonna have most of our food like that. And I think before we end, no, let's leave that. It's gonna need to be growing, and we need to bring some cows up. But that's for next time. And that's going to be the next time's stream. So remember, if you want to help me, and I really hope you want, please leave me a comment. I'm not going to repeat it. If you want to know about the question I'm currently asking, what is he asking? The question about what? Listen to the start of the stream or the middle of the stream or the end of the stream. Because I've been asking that quite a few times now. So if you have actually been here for some longer time, I don't want to exhaust you by saying this again. But I would appreciate the help, your opinion on that question. And with that said, I think we are done for today. If you have been here, I really, really enjoy streaming. I hope you have enjoy watching, and see you next time, or as we say in Swedish, adjö eller hej då, which means goodbye in English. Until next time, bye.